Now, the only question is... Hey, sound works. Third question is...
I guess they're not all with 1,000 people.
No, that's someone's stream stuff. I should actually, you know what, I'm on the PC, so why not just check on the PC? But I'm a fucking idiot. Is it going? Okay, so I need to change that. Let me actually... Let me get the shits kinda set up here. Since I should have done that a while ago. But no, you always forget YouTube, don't you? Just drag it down, Jesus. Analytic, no. I need to change the title. How do I change the title? Oh wait, edit video. Does that do something? Because I'm not playing any of that. It's like... show, wow. Something very Japanese. Remaster. Okay. Now we need a thumbnail. I forgot you had to go the extra length just to even like make a whole YouTube thing or title. What would this be? Now I'm gonna have to type it in. Remaster. Yeah, you know what? Just type that in. It should autocorrect it. How the fuck do you have like different things? It's right there. Yeah. Okay. So Google is being an asshole. Definitely being an asshole. There we go. Should have auto-corrected last time. Don't know why I didn't do that. I just want the title. Like this. That should work. Save. Hopefully it's doing this on the fly. If it's not, then I'm kind of screwed. Honestly, I could play multiple games at once, but I would have to fucking set it up. I should have PC now, so I shouldn't have any limitations at this point. Where is it? There it is. Yeah, let's do that. I think it doesn't really matter. No, that's period. What else is there? Okay, I doubt that it's gonna have remastered. Never mind, they do have it. Okay, so that should be everything. More like stream day, but sure, whatever. So all the changes should be saved. So now I have no worries, I think. Did it save on the fly? Please. Thank you. Okay, so it did. It did save on the fly. Wonderful. The only way I can do this is now actually look at the fucking chat on my tiny ass fucking screen. But it has like two live ones, so I don't know live now, and this one is also live, so I don't know which one to go to. But whatever. But yeah. Hey, name's Dubdevil, aka Q, and this is the first time in a long time that I've been kind of streaming on the laptop now. Wanted to see if this would work, hopefully, and so we all just give it a try. Now, I am going to read a visual novel on stream, since it's like, I think the second time I read a visual novel on stream. The first time technically was Valhalla, but a straight up visual novel, or straight up visual novel / dating sim, actually, is going to be something new. So, and it's in the theme of Pride Month, so why not, you know? Haven't really done much for Pride Month besides like on my Instagram. And I actually felt like playing this game because it's been a while since I got sucked into like a visual novel. Back like when Doki Doki Literature Club and Everlasting Summer, because I'm trying to find a visual novel that I'll actually enjoy, and apparently this is really enjoyable with all the like stories and shit. And it also has a sequel or prequel that explains every character in the game, so this is gonna be interesting. But since that is a thing, no, don't open Discord, you son of a bitch. Wait. Does it mean on a laptop? Because the Discord on my freaking that is installed cannot do fucking anything. it is kind of really messed up. Let's see, where can I, oh shit. Might as well, you know. If anyone wants to watch, I do not know. Alright, so wait, I thought the browsing game would fucking change, dude. Why is it not changing? Alright, let me go back into the damn Vic. It didn't change the thing. Options. Don't tell me how to like go out and then come back. Be more like Twitch, YouTube. Please. Okay, it did change. I think. Alright. But yeah, that's the whole thing. I just wanted to stream something, anything, in a visual novel happened. But actually, at this point, in between the visual novel and that, I was just literally kind of editing videos. Or stringing them together, because there's no fucking, you know, didn't really do anything. Checking out Instagrams by Suko. I really hope this music doesn't get copyrighted because I specifically entered non-copyright music YouTube, so if you do this to me, it's on you. 5623V. Oh, found him. Because you're the only one that would be named like that. I like the t-shirt. Massacre. Wonderful. So I'm guessing these are his own drawings. Man, he is an emo boy if I have ever seen one. Nice style though. Alright, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna follow him, sure. Does look like an interesting character, so why not? So, since everything is said and done, and I one game I might be playing too. Because the only one else I have in here is Hell Taker, which I already did. Because I don't really... I don't want to actually do that. There's also... what are the things I have? League of Legends. 999. It was strange. Yeah, so I have a lot of games I could stream. If I ever get bored of this one. But we'll see. So, no, since I don't like wasting time, let's actually get into this. Since the game's already up. Let's cut out the music. Let's cut out the lo-fi. No, I said cut out the lo-fi. And yeah, there we go. There we go. There's the anime that I'm seeing. All right, so we're gonna have BGM voice. Jesus. Okay, calm down. All right. So it would help to know if the volume is fine. Okay. Hello? Hello? Now I'm just waiting for the feedback on my fucking video. Unless the volume is too low for me. Yeah, it seems fine. I think. Turn up the volume. Yeah, it seems fine. I think. I will say the fucking ding 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 is loud in my fucking ear. Oh my god. It is hella annoying. Dude, how the fuck? Okay. Alright. Ow. Ow. Stop. Please. Because if that's just only on my side, that's gonna suck. Fucking Christ of life. Okay. That was this. Gotcha. I honestly don't know which video to look at for this, but whatever. I only do... Let's pull up the phone, because phone would be easier. And great, everyone has a voice. Even the dog. Even a dog has a voice. That makes life much more or less stressful. Depending on how this goes, I guess. Because some people don't like to read, other people's do. But if I'm just gonna sit back and enjoy a show, then I guess I'm just gonna enjoy a show. Because the only basis of the story I know is that you and your twin sister or younger sister get split up, and you have to go find her, and you stumble across that she's been like making games or something, and with that you use that to your advantage and get the job as well, and also find some cute waifus along the way. You got one that looks like it's like a captain or something. Got one that looks like she works at a coffee shop. one that has, I guess a nice personality, flowers. I was about to say she has like a kimono on, but she doesn't. She looks like a plain Jane, or like the oldest one of the group. And then you got the gamer girl, obviously, because that's obvious. Obvious is obvious. So, without further ado, let's get this started, shall we? And see how that goes. It's playing smoothly so far. Is it playing smoothly on the stream? Hot diggity dog, we did it. Alright. No one knows about this place between worlds, the far away, fluttering place of promise. A dream of a dark forest. I was walking through a dark, lonely forest, holding something, dragging my heavy feet, going somewhere. Where? Alright, well, here we go. They barely have any voice acting in like visual novels these days. I kind of wish they did that more. We went to the beach for our school trip. I was the senior year. It was the senior year of high school, right at the start of summer in July. As per school tradition, we decided the destination by pool. In the fall of junior year. Now, that doesn't mean you can go wherever you want. It's basically a choice between the mountains and the beach, or initiative as students. Oh, our initiative as students. Jesus Christ, here it comes, live on camera. Cannot fucking read. It probably didn't hold that much weight. According to rumors, though, the mountains have never won once in the school's entire history. I mean, I guess people just don't fucking like mountains, depending on where you live. I was walking through a dark forest. No offense to the mountains, but to a bunch of teenagers, a summer hiking trip just isn't going to be as fun as going to the beach. The beach won by an overwhelming majority. But if I really had to say, I liked the mountains a lot more. It's not like I have much to show off. Uh, preparations wise, preparation wise, I mean. So, back to the beach. When everyone brings the beach to a resounding victory as the site of our trip, what kind of beach do you imagine? Hawaii? Apparently, some schools take their trips all the way out there, but me, I think that's just a tall tale from the city. Okinawa. That's pretty impressive on its own, but of course not, because our destination was the next prefecture over. What? Just over the border, a tiny beach in the neighboring prefecture. What the fuck, dude? I have never saw that word before. We stayed at the lady's house, public public lodging facility. It was enough for a school as small and with a few students as ours. There was swimming to be had, plenty of it. Regardless of whether we wanted to or not, we had to swim quite a distance, and it was mandatory. The student complaints didn't stop. And of course, we were completely bland school swimsuits. Now, I don't have a scrap of confidence, so I'd say I lucked out still. Fuck, dude. The students' compliments didn't stop, or complaints didn't stop. And at the point, honestly, it felt like it stopped being a trip, and more like seaside classes. I'll say it again, seaside classes. Note, I'm awful at PE. Okay, we don't need you snoring. If you're not gonna wake the fuck up, then then stop snoring. Like, a dream of a dark forest, dragging my feet. Alright. Alright, we're getting off to some type of start. Which is why on that school trip, in the nooks and crannies of the lady's house, I at least wanted to go to Tito. You'd hear that lament like cries out of a nightmare. Every year, like a tradition. Tito, the capital of the country, the city of flowers. I know I'm saying that wrong, but I'm not Japanese. We live out in the country. If you have a car, well, you can just barely make it out for a day trip. Of course, you wouldn't have a car in high school. Not true, because there were a couple of high school kids in my high school that had cars. Like, I'm pretty sure the high school I went to after my original high school, like, at least I saw like one or two people driving with a car. So that's not right, unless this is Japan. So you cannot say that, they probably can't drive cars when they're that old. I don't fucking know, dude. They might. Let's Google this. How old do you have to get a car in Japan? How old do you have to get a car in Japan? 18 years. Okay, so 18 you would be at the end of senior year. So yeah, you can technically get a car in Japan unless they have to say something specific, because there are ways to get cars in Japan. Honestly, this might be back in like 1980s. I don't know, honestly. This could be in a far off future for I care. Or the money to spend on the express train either. Having a part-time job was against the rules, though I think some girls secretly did them anyway. What's a part-time? What? It's against the rules to have a part-time job? Wait. I'm learning too much. Hold on. Can you get a part-time job? Job in Japan while in school? If you are a Japanese language school student, the part-time job work permit, you are allowed to work up to 28 hours a week during a longer school break. A permit? You need a permit? What? Wow, wait. No, wait, that's language. No, I'm looking for, like, a kid or, like, a freaking senior in high school saying, hey, I want to, summer break, for example, you can work up 8 hours a day. What? Alright, maybe I'm reading this wrong. I don't know. But, like, that seems to be weird. Like, really weird. It doesn't, wait. Basis of working as a student in Japan. Okay, here we go. Working as a student in Japan. Can we get a skim over here? As a student, you can work up to 28 hours a week. This is a combination of all the places you work. So if you, example, work 2 jobs, you can only work up to 14 hours at each one. If you leave your school, since you are no longer doing activities, the permit will become invalid. So yeah, you do need a working permit to be a student to work in Japan. What the fuck? Why? I mean, I get it. It's much more different over there, but I guess education is much more, prominent than like getting a job. But like for a license to work at a 7-Eleven, that sounds weird to me. And really, to be perfectly frank, and I mean this, I didn't really want to go to Tito. Oh, fuck, how do I say this so I don't embarrass myself? Even fucking more than I am. Tito. Well, that's an anime, bro. What is this? T-E-I-T-O. No, read that also. Okay. Google Translate? I don't know. Roof. Well, in English it means roof, but I'm pretty sure that's possibly wrong. I don't know. Where's Japan? Japanese. I know there's like 3 different ones, but like, can we just like, where's J? J, what the fuck? There it is. Found it.
Roof.
No, but I want to hear. No, I don't. I want to. Alright. What if we just. Is it just roof?
Roof.
I don't understand. Fuck it. Google, you failed me. I was satisfied with my days at home in my small town. I mean, Tito's kind of. But still, even satisfied old me. When you're out in the sticks and you have your school trip, well, that's a valuable chance for a penniless student to visit Tito. I just imagine a guy named Tito. I at least had a fuzzy understanding of that. And that didn't happen. It didn't. So, in other words, what I'm basically trying to say is there supposed to be music with this? Music is on, right? Oh, shit. Let's have that. No. No, music is just not here right now. Alright. I head off somewhere. Well, there's the fucking noise. Alright. Oh, there's animations in this. I slowly opened my eyes to the sound of my alarm. I can't remember when I started having this dream. It always plays out the same way. I'm walking through the forest with a rainbow far off in the distance. And I'm going somewhere inside. I've had this dream so many times, I'm used to it by now. Or, more frankly, I'm tired of seeing it. I look around my room, my mind still foggy. I drag my head up to look at the ceiling. I don't immediately take notice of it, but it gradually dawns on me. I don't even know if it's just loud for me or loud for you guys. I have no idea. I whisper. Okay, it's definitely loud for me. I can say that much. Right. Aya Otari. Otari. Yeah, there we go. 21 years old. Have never been to Tito. You're 21? Jesus. Is that strange? I have the feeling it isn't that strange. I mean, this is the first time I've been to Tito. I swear to you, I hate reading that because I think I'm... Fuck. I arrived yesterday afternoon. I moved into this room in the company dorm. My luggage arrived from home shortly after, and there's only one thing to do with a bunch of moving boxes. Unpack and clean up. Ah, shit, that's the worst. Fuck that shit. Nah, just go back to sleep. You don't got work, do you? No? Go back to fucking sleep. Fuck it. Roll over. Just sleep. Alright. That's 2 things, and I didn't finish before midnight. I gave up and went to sleep. Yeah, there we go. And now, here we are. Oh yeah, well, I guess you gotta deal with this shit later. Alright, is it loud? Because right now it is playing music.
Alright, is it loud?
I think it's not. No, I think it's somewhat fine. Well, that depends if y'all can hear the music or not. Jesus Christ of life. Let's bump it up a little bit. I don't know. I can't tell because I barely have anyone telling me if it's good or not. So I'm like really trying to pay attention. I didn't even... Wait, did she read that? I think she already read that. Today is my exciting first day on the job. Hooray! And all that. The idea struck me yesterday. I should at least pop by my new workplace and greet everyone. I had good intentions, but I didn't end up going. Have I already failed this being an adult thing?
でも昨日はバタバタしてたし、
Alright, let's see if that actually worked. Just rewind it. God, it is really loud for me. That depends if y'all can hear the music or not. Today is my exciting first day on the job. Yeah, of course I wouldn't be able to hear my fucking self. Alright. And besides, really? I was just a little...
ちょっと怖かったのかな。
It's not my imagination, it's really loud for me. Okay. Let me at least enjoy the music. Alright. Not of Tito. Not of my new company either. Alright, maybe a little. But that's not what I was scared of in particular. There's a reason I came to Tito.
準備しなきゃ。
I pick myself up and get moving. This is my first time living on my own. Well, I'm not sure if you could call living in a company dorm living on your own. But that aside.
ご飯。まずはご飯。
I have something simple. Get myself ready and check myself in the mirror.
大丈夫かな。
I'm worried. To be honest, I don't think I can do this. I mean, I've never worked before, as embarrassing as that is. Ever since graduating high school, I've just been helping out around the house. Well, had been.
あ、時間。行こう。大丈夫。大丈夫。
I leave my room. I step out into the sun, cradling worry and excitement in equal measure.
3月。春。デートで迎える春。私、大鳥愛。21歳。無職。だったのは昨日までの話で。
Unemployed. I know how that feels.
私は今日から素敵なゲーム会社で働く。
I might have established a bit with the diligent part. Oh shit. Also, can I say this is running much more smoothly than any visual novel game that has like that has like video animations or backgrounds. For some reason, this game is working better than like fucking Doki Doki Literature Club, and this is strange to me. It's probably because I'm streaming. And the stream even looks pretty good too. Like, what the fuck? I don't know what's going on. It barely took any time to get to work from the dorms. It was all of a 10-minute walk. In my head are the directions that had been given to me beforehand, and a map of Koenji, the neighborhood that company is in. The directions consist of a line sloppily drawn from the dorm to the office. Oh, great. There was a little flower mark on the office, too. Next to it, the words Gluck, written in casual letters. Gluck. Is that good luck shortened out?
曲がりなりにも会社の社長さんがどうなんだろう。
Her frame floated back into my head. She came all the way out to my small town to interview me herself.
言いそうだったかも。
Are you sure? And that was more her pushing me into the job than an interview.
違う。今はそれはいいから。
Okay, but what is your position as, like, a video game, like, since you're taking this job? I shook my head, expelling the useless thoughts.
大丈夫だよね。これでも何冊もそれっぽい勉強の本は読んできたし。
I made sure to do the reading.
ゲーム会社がどんなものか理解はできてる。
At least, I think I do. Okay, here's a few of the books I consulted. How to make a game that sells 1 million a second. Okay, the woman who made Draco Quest, the game dev diet. Why is I guess Dragon Quest is like really big in Japan. Well, I heard it was like big in Japan. It's like the one that sells like a lot every time it comes out. So I guess it's just referencing anything that has games in it now. The game dev diet. How to make the game that sells 1 million a second is basically, it seems like one of those books, like how to make this and like how to be like the strongest within like a day or some shit, or in a week or less than a month. I've barely played any games, and even I know that one. It's like our national RPG. Never played it though. The book about how it was made was really worth a read. I keep it on me as a good luck charm now. I mean, Dragon Quest... I'm currently playing Dragon Quest 3, and I think that's pretty good. And according to the book about selling 1 million copies, game companies are at the cutting edge of the working world, filled with creativity and finesse. Well, yes, and somewhat no, since game companies are actually somewhat being weird with censorship.
クリエイティブ、センス、時代の最先端。
CFC. I had to admit, they seemed a little alright, very unsuited for me. I mean, I'm just a country girl. Not that I can fall back on that anymore.
ダイエットの本のことは置いておこう。
Going from the country, living in the city, Jesus. Why did I even buy it anyway? I stand in front of the office door that was on the map. It's a beautiful door. Nervousness starts to overtake me. But at the same time, something takes a powerful hold in my hand. One single thing.
この向こうに心がいるかもしれない。
Korokoro. My sister. 2 years younger than me. The reason I came to Tito. The reason I'm working at a game company. The reason I accepted her offer. It was all to find out What happened to my sister? She hasn't spoken to me in 3 years. I ring the office doorbell. You glad she's probably not dead?
知るため
Not speaking to a family member for 3 years? Yeah, you better be lucky they're not dead.
おかえりなさいませお嬢様
I completely freeze up.
あれ聞こえなかったのかな残念じゃあ特別サービスでもう一回ね
Oh, she was talking to me? Is she a maid?
おかえりなさいませお嬢様
The fuck?
メイド
At least know what a maid is. Well, I at least know what a maid is. And I know that there are maid cafes in Tito. But wait a second.
もちろんはいナナはお嬢様の専属メイドでございます
We have a personal maid? Just who the fuck are we? Who? Now that I think of it.
ただしおさわりは服の上からのみでお願いします
Wait, one thing though, if you touch me, it'll have to be with my clothes on. Okay, game. Alright. Calm down. We just met. We met for like a minute. Now I'd read a lot of books about the game industry. I'd done my studying. And bizarrely enough, all of them said the same thing. And now I remembered. See? Well, I hadn't paid it any mind while reading it. I just glossed over and forgotten it, but they all said strange people often work at game companies very often. Really? I wouldn't know this because I don't work in video games, but that's starting to be the case. Every one of them emphasized the very often part.
さあお嬢様こちらでお食事になさいますかそれともお食事になさいますか
Don't ever fucking speak those words. Don't ever fucking do that again. Don't ever. Don't ever. Yeah, she is definitely a weirdo. The book spoke the truth.
すみませんお邪魔しました
I find myself escaping.
ああお嬢様メイドはお嫌いでどこでもおさわり自由ですよ
I don't... Lady! Lady! She's way too eager to serve. Time to get out of here. Yeah, okay, so you're reminding me of a girl in Senran Kagura who likes to grab boobs a lot, but instead of grabbing boobs, you like to serve people and to apparently do whatever to you. Okay, whatever. All right. Nice introduction, game.
逃げてきちゃった
But
だって私が来たのはゲーム会社であってメイドカフェじゃなくて
do you want to kind of look around a bit? I mean, they did. Well, cafes have computers too, so that makes no sense.
確認しよう
I take another look at the directions and the map of Koinji.
会社の場所このビルで合ってる会社のあるフロアあの2階で合ってる
So, what's wrong? I knew it! I knew it was the place.
追ってくる様子はないけど
I looked up at the floor of the office. The office was on. Something had been posted over the windows, obscuring the interior. What should I do?
もう一回行って
I figure that's my only choice, not that I'm too excited about it. I tentatively head back.
恐る
You don't want to wake the maid. She's gonna fucking know. She's gonna fucking know. We're gonna open the door and she's just like gonna open it. Also, I wonder if I can I add noises in this? Dude, oh no wait. No, I can't add noises in this. Ah, damn. I would totally love to add like fucking like I press a button and a noise happens. But I don't have money for the soundboard. I don't need that.
そういえばナナはって言ってた。ナナ、あの人の名前なのかな？
Well, from what we picked up, yes, that is her name. When I think back, I was pretty distracted by her outfit and conduct, but like her face, her proportions, she was really well put together, like a model. How's this? Vegas. Okay.
綺麗な人だったな。
Well, of course she's pretty. She's a fucking anime waifu.
ありがとうございます、お嬢様。ナナさんだなんて気軽においバナナメイドとお呼びください。
Banana maid. Okay, yeah, I can see that.
出たバナナメイド。はい。あ、お嬢様も可愛いですよ。まるではあ。
Straightforward, aren't you?
もぎたてバナナのよ。謎のバナナ推し。そういえば頭の房とかなんとなくバナナっぽいかも。
I mean, if she really wanted to be banana, she would have had brown hair and like a yellow dress. That would have been more banana-like because you got the stem and then it goes down into like the yellow. But whatever.
ここって
Nana, the banana maid, is all smiles.
なんてね。はじめまして、大鳥愛さん。ナナは立花ナナ。ここではジムのバイトをしてるんだよ。ユリイカソフトへようこそ。
My mouth is agape.
ささ、どうぞどうぞ。ユリイカ、それがこのお店の名前なんですか？
Nice maid cafe name.
あ、
Wait, this isn't a maid cafe?
違います。ごめんなさい。会社ですよね。ゲーム会社。わかってます。つい。
This is the company I'm going to work at, starting today. That game company. Eureka Software. But I mean, having someone like this greet me at the entrance, I just can't help but... Nana giggles, quietly to herself.
面白いね、大鳥愛さん。聞いてた通り。
That's a bit of a shock.
聞いてた通りって。まあまあまあ、ささ、どうぞどうぞ、お腹へ。いやー、社長から聞いてたんだ。今日新人が来るって。あとは、そうだね。あなたの妹さんからも。
Nana shoots me a wink.
妹、心はいるんですか？
Here is in this office, right now. The same sister who cut me off 3 years ago. Don't contact me anymore. That last text message, it was burned into my memory. That's pretty fucking harsh to say. It's pretty fucking mean. That blunt line of rejection. Ever since then, she wouldn't respond to anything I sent her. And I have no idea what happened.
会うのはちょっと怖いけど。
Nana tilts her head a little. Her bangs flutter as she does so. Now I can only see a bunch of bananas there.
妹さんはいるようないないような。どっちですか？いる
Her heart
け
leaps.
どいない。だから
What do you mean by that? What do you mean by she's here and she's not? What, she doesn't fucking work in the studio? Does she work like from home?
このナナ様も現在社長からオフィスを任されている身。ならば言おう。己の力で探してみるがいい。
Oh, well, thanks, fucker. Thanks for saying that and not helping me.
個性的な人だな。
I'm being a little careful with my words, too.
ささ、どうぞどうぞ。これからあなたが働く職場だしね。見て回るのもいいよ。はい。ナナはその辺にいるから。そうだ。でも気をつけて。一箇所だけ。はい。恐竜の巣には近づかないこと。
Dinosaur lair. Okay.
恐竜の巣？うん。特にこの時間帯はね。触るの危険。
What the fuck are you talking about, lady? Are you on drugs?
プチザウルス、あるいはミニレックス。
Tiny mini. Saurus Rex? I can't tell if we're talking about a fierce beast or a tiny pipsqueak.
かわいいんだけどね。
Apparently, the creature in question is cute.
じゃ、いってらっしゃい。ナナはこの辺にいるから。
She really wants me to get going.
ココロ。
I ain't here.
ココロ。
She's here, but she's not. She was nowhere to be found. I did see something that looked kind of like a dinosaur lair. No, I didn't go near it.
というか。オフィスに誰もいない。
Aside from Nana and myself, anyway.
だね。
We just got on the clock too. Where is everyone?
ナナじゃなくて、立花さん。
We are co-workers after all.
バナナメイドとお呼びください。バナ。立花さん。残念。何？
I don't like that you're fucking grinning at me.
それに、ココロは。ああ、妹さんね。ユリイカで働いてるのは本当だよ。だから、いる。
My heart skips a little, or thumps a little. Jesus.
でも、今日はいない。
Oh no!
いない。
She's not here today. She's here, but she's still not here. Fucking yo, just tell me where my sis is, bro. I don't got time for these fucking riddles. So that's what she meant.
社長から聞いてたけど、大鳥愛さんってマジで働いたことないんだね。そういうのってあれ見れば一発なんだけどな。
Tachibana pointed to the office door. The whiteboard next to it, that is. I had a few of the officers' workers lined up on it.
あ
Yanagia. The name of that, the name had the word off next to it. Yanagia is my sister's current last name.
あなたの妹さん、柳家心さんは昨日
Oh, she's on vacation. Okay, then why the fuck didn't you? You could have just simply said she's on vacation. Fuck you, Nana. You piece of fucking shit. Can I get someone that's not crazy? That's somewhat sane? And that doesn't dress up like Alice in Wonderland? Or a fucking maid. Vacation. Paid time off you through request to the company. I at least know what that is.
避けられてるね、お姉ちゃん。あ、傷ついた？ごめんごめん。バナナ食べる？
Yeah, how about you just don't say shit like that next time? Tachibana offers her head.
食べません。というか。
Yo, she wants me to fucking pet her. What is wrong with you?
食べたらまた生えてくるよ。
She wants me to eat her fucking hair. Wait. She has to be kidding.
バナナいらないならメイドのおっぱい触っとく？
Oh my oh my god. What have I fucking gotten myself into? What have I gotten myself into right now?
触りません。
No, I don't want your bananas or melons, miss. I just need to find my sister.
おい、自信あるんだけどな。
No, I do want to know what I'm missing out on, but you're pretty forward.
立花さんって
I changed the subject. I need
社
to.
員さんじゃなくてバイトなんですか？
Is that why you're acting like this? She mentioned that before.
そうだよ。ナナはバイト。不定期でいたりいなかったり。
You know, this reminds me of when I played. What was that? What was that weird game where it ended, where the prologue ended in like the death of the sister that was a zombie or something? Fuck, what was that name? Let me look that up real quick because it currently reminds me of it, of how this may be a prologue, and then after the prologue, your choices like matter. Because I haven't gotten to that part of the game. The other game, I guess. Where are you? Minus code, I think. Yeah, Malice Code. Okay, it reminds me of Malice Code, where everything goes, like, fucking bonkers and shit. But this might just be chill, honestly.
他にすることあるしね。
Got other things to do?
すること。バナナの国の平和を守るのがバナナメイドの仕事。
Is this your Banana Kingdom?
頑張ってください。頑張る。
She starts giggling out of nowhere.
大鳥愛さんっていい人だね。ナナ、あなたと仲良くなりたいな。いいっすか？
I mean, friends, sure. But if you ask anyone else of how you've been acting, I think they would have literally said, nah, bro, I'm cool. I'm good. I'm good. But hey, man, maybe you do like to eat girls' banana hair or, you know, touch their watermelons. But you know, that's all you. Go for that. We don't judge here. Tachibana comes on awfully strong. Now, of course, this works for me. I'm really not the type to approach people myself.
はい、ぜひ。やったー、ピースピース。じゃあまずはこっち。あなたの机教えるよ。はい。
With that said, it's time to begin my first job.
なんですけども。
Once again, I'm made to realize we're the only two in the office and it's awfully quiet. She was working at her desk.
げげ、この領収書、カップ麺代だけですごい額。お疲れ様っす。ナムナム。ここが私の机。
I'm sitting at the place Tachibana had guided me to. It's got a computer set nicely in the middle, making it really feel like a game company. Well, pretty much any office is like this, though, or workplace for that matter.
ここでゲームを作る。
Just what does making a game involve? I read a bunch of books about it, but I still don't have much of an idea. To be honest, I'm not here because I want to make games.
ごめんなさい。
The call out of the blue about half a month ago. The president of Eureka Software paying me a sudden visit. The words she said to me, I want you to help your sister. That was everything.
だから
My sister fills my mind. It's all Kokoro. So wait, you mean I got this job because the boss wanted me to help my sister? It's a pretty nice offer. It's pretty good, I guess. Then the phone rings. It's coming from Tachibana's desk.
ああ、またこの番号。しつこいセールスっすね。
Oh man, y'all really got the whole bells and whistles here, don't you? Nana answers the phone.
もちもち。ママは今で。
She's confused as I am.
なに今の立花さん
What was Banana? What are you talking about? My surprise seems to have gotten across to her.
結構上手でしょ。褒められるんだ子供の声。
Oh, shit.
Besides,
I can hear myself talking. Stop. Okay. I don't like myself talking. I don't like hearing myself talk since I fucking go through that every single day.
役者さん何ですか立花さんって。声優やってるよ。
So we got a voice actress in the... Oh! It's starting to make sense now. You're a voice actor in this gaming company, aren't you?
声優
Or actress.
声優ってアニメとか映画の吹き替えで。
I'm working right next to one of those? And they're just working normally? Well, probably not normally, but still. Wait, is there an English thing to this? No. So is she Japanese or English? Because they're portraying it sounds like she's an English character. Which confuses me every single time when I play a Japanese game because they say, "Oh yeah, you know, I'm actually from America, just coming to Japan." Oh my god, but yeah, it's something. And they're just working normally? Well, probably not normally, but still.
いやーまあちょこちょこっとね。ナナなんてまだまだですよ。バイトしてるし。
I wonder what she's been in. Is it okay to ask? Would that be a breach of etiquette? That I can't really say.
でもすごいです。でも
Okay, can you stop that? Please.
だからナナもこうして地味なお仕事して日々口に乗りしてるでちコンクリートジャングルをサバイブしてるでちよ
You sound so adorable, but it's so weird when I fucking think back and you told me to fucking grope your tits if I'd like to. Like, I can't get that out of my head.
そうかねこんなんもやれたり
I start to feel dizzy. It's truly impressive, though.
よろしくね大鳥愛さん21でしょナナは22年も近いし気楽に行こう気楽に
Was that her self-introduction?
いやむしろラブラブにお嬢様バナナメイドと恋してみませんか結ばれた後はエッチし放題ですよ
Please stop! Please stop! You're too straightforward. It's too straightforward. Space Jesus. I am a child of space God. You cannot tempt me. Be gone, thought. I will not be tempted.
一般的に
Normally speaking. Normally, that's normal to you.
どこの一般いえ結構です
Exactly! Like, there's no normal things about that.
やはりメイドと主は結ばれないものなのかそうじゃなくて
I mean, it's not, we barely know each other, bro.
なんてこれからは愛ちゃんでいい仲良しさんの証
I can't gauge her pace. I can't gauge her pace.
大丈夫ですじゃあナナのことも名前ではい私もナナさんって
Worked for me.
よろす仲良し仲良しそれじゃあお仕事戻りますかねルール
Well, I mean, at least she's nice. Can't knock that. She's still a weirdo though. Nana all but skips back to her desk. And I
あ何をしたら
That's
い
a
いんでしょう
good question that I have no idea. You play video games, I guess. Dot, dot, dot. Half an hour has passed. The office remains quiet. It's still just Nana and me. And I haven't been given any directions.
心の席どこなんだろう
I'm practically shaking with anxiety. And I have the feeling that Nana would tell me if I asked. But I feel a bit hesitant about asking her while she's on the job. But then again, aren't I?
今お仕事中なんだよね
Yeah, so just ask her the fucking question. I do want to make sure. But she's on the clock, on the job. As am I. Currently. Right now. On the job, at least, I think. Am I right? My glorious first time going to work. My glorious first job tasks. My glorious office debut. My glorious first game project. No idea how to make one, though. Just what does making a game involve? That basic fundamental problem? I haven't the slightest clue about it. No, well.
なんでみんなゲームを作るんだろう
The people I'm asking aren't here, though. I'd read books about it back home, and I think back to the woman who made Draco Quest, it had said, game development is war. They debut in the development room from sunup to sundown, battling with the ideal of the perfect RPG for 24 hours a day, all to create a legend. I mean, that's true. And then when you fail, everyone clowns on you, starts posting you on Reddit fails and fucking, tweeting about you saying how much your fucking game sucks. I mean, that made it sound really cool.
戦争、理想との戦い、伝説。
My knees are shaking and my body's twitching, and I just can't hold still. And right now,
私は今、持て余し気味な時間と戦ってるような。
is this all right? I really don't think it
自
is.
分から聞きに行くものかもしれないけど、そもそも何ができるかもわからないのに。
I can't move. Yes, I'm cowardly. Time just ticks away, and still, Nana and I are the only ones in the office. So how about you just talk to her? You know, you can sit there for all your damn life, but you can also talk to her. Alright. Alright. Besides the dinosaur's lair. It's probably the desk across from mine. The one near the terrace. Or terrace. Terrace. When I'm just sitting down at my desk like this, I can't help but think about it.
有給休暇避けられてる妹に。
Dude, she probably knew you were coming, and so she said, yo, fuck this, I'm out, and took a paid vacation to, like, France or something. And is not coming back until the end of the game. Don't contact me anymore. Those were her last words to me. Well, it was a text, but yeah. And then
最後の。
I gently put my index finger to my lips, and then
あ、そうだ、忘れてた。
I hear a whisper from Nana's desk.
社長から愛ちゃんに仕事ことづかってたんだっけ。
Alright, Jesus Christ, you could have just... See, everything could have been avoided if you just asked a question.
そうなんですか。
I find myself straightening up.
何をすればいいんでしょう。
A desire to work? No, I don't have anything that, laudable.
メイドのおっぱい触る。
Nana. That's not a job. That's you wanting me to just grope the fuck out of you. Like, literally every single time I talk to you.
触りません。ただなのに。やっぱりバナナの方がいいのかな。
I'm not eating your banana hair either.
ナナさんって一体。お仕事何をすればいいんでしょう。仕事はね、
About that as well? I thought that was gonna be the first thing you asked me.
はい。
My heart thumped. Planning. Books. Tell me it's the soul of game development. Programming. Books tell me it's the brilliance of game development. Debugging. Books tell me it's the darkness of game development. I'd rather avoid the darkness. I mean, I'll do my best. Debugging does sound like a chore. It sounds like when the game releases, you have to deal with like 1,000 bugs at a time. Yeah, fuck that. No, I can't. That would send me into like insanity. And the thing I hear about QA is like you have to look for those bugs. No, man, that's insane. I mean, it could be fun, but like you don't pick a game that you want to work on, so it's kind of bleh. And I can't forget.
ここに来たのは心の力になるためでもあるんだから。
Help her. Support her. No matter how far away she is, and no matter how much she avoids me. Kokoro is my little sister. Nana calls out to somewhere.
副社長副社長
She's in the office? Right now? Oh, thank God. Someone less crazier than her.
だとしたら挨拶しないとクビになるかも
It's greet or get fired. Yo, I mean, no lie. I mean, she is the vice president.
来た来た
Please don't be weird. Please don't be weird. Please don't be weird. I scramble out of my chair.
おはようございます大鳥愛ですよろ聞こえは
No, the fuck they did not. Something fluffy and awfully heavy. The fuck am I reading right now? The fuck am I looking at? What is this game? Something very licky. I'm being licked, present tense, in the face. This better not be your vice president, I swear to God, Banana Girl. I can tell she's a dog, and a big one at that, but I'm sure I didn't see her when I looked around the office. Wait, that doesn't matter right now.
ナナさんこれは私副社長さんにご挨拶をご挨拶を今してるんじゃないかなお嬢様気に入られたみたいですね
If only you could see my face right now. At the sheer amount
副社長に
of insanity that this is taken upon me.
さすがってことなのかな
Don't get me wrong, I'm having a great time. Just watching this happen, I'm having a glorious time. It's just that I don't expect a dog to, you know, be a vice president of a company. Nana seems to have said something, but I couldn't hear her.
ナナさん
Nana, you could help me. After a generous licking, the dog pulls away, graciously so. Her massive girth would not be missed.
それっす副社長
Come again?
社長のペットセントバーナードの救世主
Oh.
アナコさんだから副社長
Okay. That, you know, sometimes you just don't know with anime games. You know, this dog could turn into a girl. You have no idea, dude. I don't see the logical connection.
チャームポイントは首の樽なんだって
No, I can see that. I didn't ask about that.
ってことで
The locks on Nana's head rustle.
愛ちゃんのユリイカ初お仕事は副社長の散歩ついでにこれから暮らす街を見てきなさいって
I'm a dog walker. Nana hands me the leash.
言ってたっす社長がね犬の散歩
Just what does making a game involve? The answer is walking a dog? I just stand there with an absent expression, well worn, leash in my hand. Walking a dog, the president's pet dog. So, what part of the game development would this count as? The soul? The brilliance? The darkness? Something tells me it isn't any of them. Oh, I wonder what gave off that bright idea. Like, you know, no, walking a dog is a part of every game development when you first enter the room. No, that's when they know how you're good you are at your job. And it really wasn't. Dude, that dog is fucking huge.
副社じゃなくて引っ張
She wasn't a big rescue dog for nothing. St. Bernards apparently are mountain dogs. They look pretty laid back from afar, but their muscles don't joke around.
そっか、ここが私がこれから暮らす高円寺の街なんだ。とか言ってる場合じゃない。
I mean, you're living here, so you might as well. Hold on. Banako. Cool down. Well, that's what I was trying to say anyway. If I wanted to be more concise, though, what I want to say now, most of all, is... Turn that fucking Superman song. Somebody save from me from this fucking dog. This is so stupid. Strange to be raising an SOS while being dragged around by a rescue dog. Oh, look, it's the cat. I guess they kicked you out, huh? Still, that's what I want to say. But this isn't a walk. Neither party is walking here. This is like the old-timey punishment where you'd drag the bound criminal around town. Jeez. Cat, I'm watching you. Don't bite me. I mean, I can hear people calling out to me here and there. You can keep up. Work up that sweat. You're doing great, and so on. A few voices called out for Banako too. Can I just call him Banana Dog? Wait, is Banako a celebrity around these parts? My heart feels like it's going to burst, and I can feel people's eyes on me. A suffocation and embarrassment. If there are two things I'm bad at, it's excuse and being looked at by the crowd. Yeah, I don't like being looked at by crowds either. It's kind of uncomfortable. And Kokoro was great at both of those. She was wicked fast when we played tag, and she loved showing off in front of people. She'd always hold my hand and run off. Yeah, we'd hold hands. If we're being honest, I was more the indoor type, and one who preferred staying in the room and drawing. Kuroko loved looking at my pictures in progress, and I remember how she'd always peek at my work. Yeah. Then the thought strikes me. Okay, calm down, it's not that fucking serious, Jesus. My mind is fuzzy, my legs won't move, my body trembles. And then... Excuse me, what the fuck did you just say? I hear a voice. And then, Banako suddenly stops. I nearly fell right over. Just barely made it. Phew. I'm completely out of breath. Someone saved my life. I know. I heard a voice. Someone said something fairly close by. I couldn't exactly hear or understand what they said either. Then, as I stare absently, a foreigner passes by me. Wow, this really is Tito. Pretty diverse. And with that she's off. I can't tell. Don't start running. Banako is just sitting idly in front of me, turning back as it to urge me to get back to the walk. I catch my breath, and I catch it again before...
行きます。ごめんなさい。
I steeled myself for another mad dash, but Banako elects for a gentle trot this time. No sign of dashing. I keep my grip on the leash, making sure not to drop my guard. But nothing. Relief. Sweet relief. Now this is a walk. Calm, one foot forward, then the other. I may be an indoors person, but I took the occasional walk. I liked walking through the groves and patties around the neighborhood. The country air must have really suited me. But now we're in the big city, Tito. I swear to God, I'm saying that wrong. It's like Tiaito or something. It has to be. I feel like the scent of the air, of the wind, is different here. But
風に混じるかすかな春の匂いは同じで。
I almost feel like I'll doze off.
高円寺。
The neighborhood Kokoro lives in. And now I finally have the time and breath to look it over.
そっか。ここが私がこれから暮らす高円寺の街なんだ。
I thought I was getting messages. I whisper it in my mind to make it official, since I didn't quite have the time a while ago that said, now I'm not a dope, though I get told I am sometimes. So I've done a bit of research. Koenji. This neighborhood is on the west side of Taito and known for its culture. Sounds much more better than Tito. Transportation is abundant, and it's popular for being such a comfy place to live. There are plenty of foreigners around too, and not just the woman I'd seen a moment ago. Of course.
心が歩いてる街。
I just might be walking the same streets that Kokoro walks every day. It hits me that we're in the same town.
あなたに会いに来たんだよ。心。
Yeah, but she said, fuck off. I don't want to see you. I gently call out. I didn't take the initiative in anything, really. But here I am, coming all the way out to Taito. I'm sure Kokoro would be surprised. Yeah, probably angry at you, honestly.
そもそも避けられてるんですけど。
Depression. Come to think of it, people used to always think we were twins. And it's not that we look similar, no. We're pretty much opposites. We have the same birthday, though. She was born on the same day as I'd been, 2 years later. Now that doesn't happen too often, so people usually think we're twins. That's a 1 in 365 coincidence. And it was special to us, too. The birthday we shared was like our treasure. Sometimes Kokoro would tell me, you know, I'm probably your twin that was born late, with a joking tone. When we were young, Kokoro would call me by my name all the time. Hey, Aya. And I would call her Kokoro. We wouldn't call each other sister or anything, which is probably another reason why people thought we were twins. Kokoro would always tease me, rub up on me, coaxing out my affection. Jesus, she was adorable. I loved hugging her too. We would often hold hands, often sleep cuddling each other, and we'd often
キスもした。
5 years ago, our mothers divorced. Oh! It all makes sense now. It makes sense now. Okay, so they're not actual sisters. They're step siblings. Duh. Anime. Oof, it's always the step siblings. Yeah, oof. Of course, why didn't I think of that? You know, like, I wouldn't have known. So when their mothers split up, I'm guessing that she got mad at her and then said, don't fucking talk to me ever again. And then she just did not talk to her for at all. Splitting us up between Taito and a faraway small town. We, Kokoro and I, we really were always together. I get back to the office to find things energetic.
おかえりなさいませ、お嬢さん。それはもういいです。メイドの存在意義が。メイドじゃないんでしょ、ナナさんは。
I mean, you can't just shoot her down like that. Maybe she wants to be.
触りません。散歩終わりました。
See, I don't even know if I want to be with Banana Girl. Honestly.
いやー、お疲れ様。副社長もね。
I don't know. I would like to know why she acts so openly and forwardly to people. Or to me. It's not because I'm a protagonist, am I? Was she asking me? I looked at Nana, and she nods.
この町、高円寺。虹の園ってちょっと気取ってるよね。英語で言うとレインボーガーデン。
Koenji is Rainbow Garden in English?
ボーリング場かっていう。ボーリング場かはわかりませんけど。ナナの趣味じゃないんすけどね。好きな人もいるみたい。さっちゃんとか大事なんだって名前。さっちゃん？
Nana doesn't answer my question.
社長いるよ。PD チームの人たちも戻ってる。お疲れ様だよ。朝からイベントだったんだよね。あ、そうですか。
Oh, well, time to meet everyone, I guess. Event?
愛ちゃんとは別チームだからそんなに気にしなくていいと思うけど、挨拶くらいは。
So say hi to people that I don't work with.
何はともあれ、社長んとこ顔出すがよいっす。あ、はい、ありがとうございます。
Noticing that I would totally get paralyzed by indecision, Nana tells me what I need to do beforehand. She is kind of a good person. At Nana's direction, I head for the president's room. Well, it's on the same floor as the office, and it's just separated by a partition.
挨拶。
Though I have actually met her since she came to interview me at my house. Nervousness takes me. I mean, this is the president we're talking about, and I'm just a grunt office worker. the president of Eureka Software herself, none other than
愛ちゃん
Honoka.
それ私の名前って大悟ほのかさん
Daigo.
はい、ユリカソフト社長大悟ほのかです。
I wonder if romanticizing the president would get us even more up the ladder. Would that get us a promotion? The fuck I'm saying, that's probably fucking illegal. Being called out from behind really surprised me.
それで愛ちゃん私に
So
ど
I
うか
mean,
しら
you can't blame me. This is a dating sim after all. Like, I don't know what you want from me.
はいご挨拶をと思いまして。あらわざわざ
Oh my god, she's the Aura Aura. She's the Aura Aura. I think we have a MILF on our hands, boys. I haven't met anyone, so she's like on what, like second of my list, I guess.
あの今日からお世話になります大鳥愛です。よろしくお願いします。大きな鳥が羽ばたくように頑張ります。
Yes, fly like an eagle, Aya.
え頑張ってね。
Honoka was all smiles. The greeting I'd spent time last night coming up with just went over her head. I should probably give up on those. In any case, that's it for my greeting. So I thought that I should greet the PZ team next. So I thought I totally, absolutely should greet the PZ team next. But
聞きたいことがありそうね。
I couldn't have a step from President Hanaka, which made her giggle. She's right. There is something I want to ask.
どうぞ。
Where's my sister, bruh? She went on vacation, but she never came back. This question had been floating around in my head for a while, ever since that day. I didn't know who to ask it.
妹はどうして煮え魔女を作ろうと思ったんでしょうか。
Honeka's eyes went wide, just a little bit. With that, she beckoned me into her office.
まさかそれが聞きたいこととは思わなかったわ。
Banako's in the room too. Well, it is her owner's room.
そうですか。ええ。ココロちゃんの有給休暇の理由を聞かれるかと思ってたから。
Yeah, that's what I would be thinking too.
まあそれも。
I am pretty curious about that too.
ニエと魔女と世界の終わり。
Honoka worked the computer on the desk. As she spoke, a game screen popped up. I almost thought that was I thought that was like Miku for a second. Nine Madro's official game is displayed proudly on said screen.
私たちは私のユリイカソフトではこれの新作を作っているわ。
I'll need to explain a little. Half a month ago, when she invited me, this is what I heard. They weren't going to make a completely new game, but remake an older game in a modern style. Yeah, sounds familiar. It would be like a remaster with some extra content. Naimajo and the End of the World. I've seen this title screen so many times. Because this game, well, it has a lot of meaning to my sister and me. Honoka clicked her here and there on the screen, humming pleasantly to herself. The game starts.
同人だから音声はなし。
BGM は1曲だけオリジナルで、あとはありもの。
Wait, so he didn't have any voice acting. Only one original song in the BGM too, with the rest being stuff picked up online.
背景もフリー素材を加工しただけで、立ち絵の差分も少なくて。
Oh, so it's basically RPG Maker.
でも関係ないのよね。
Or a modded visual novel that you could mod whichever way you want.
これプレイしているのよね、2人とも。
はい、私は心から勧められてですけど。あ、すみません。
いいのよ、それもさらっとなんでしょ。
She must have heard from Kokoro.
はい、すみません。心はゲームが好きでいろいろ遊んでたんですけど、私はその
ゲーム音痴のデジタル音痴と。
Damn, okay, fuck. I guess you suck at anything on the computer. She must have heard that from Kokoro.
私よくゲーム会社で働くなんて。
I sure did good on making up my
本を
mind.
読むのが好きで、あと絵を描くんだそうね。
はい、あ、いえ、絵は今は描いてなくて。
I subtly hide my left hand, evading her eyes.
そう
Honoka didn't pry. Nai Majo and the end of the world. This Dojin game Honoka was speaking about was released about 3 years ago. Dojin games aren't sold in regular stores. They're made personally, like as a hobby. It's an adventure game. I hear people sometimes call them visual novels. Okay, I didn't know that. It should have crossed my mind. 5 years ago, even separated by the miles between Taito and the countryside, we would still call and text each other. Now Kokoro had played it first, then recommended it to me. It takes place in a world where magic exists and is the story of 2 lives. Meidro, the witch that threatens the world, and the girl, Nai, offered up as a sacrifice to her. So a good person with a bad person. I mean, that's different. I haven't really read much of those or seen any anime about those. It's dark, brutal, cruel, yet with genius to it, or with genuineness to it. When Kokoro recommended it to me, she told me the person who made the game, had passed away, with a lot of sadness in her voice too. In any case, she wanted to hear what I thought about it. And you never played it? With that, we got one on the phone and played through it together. Kokoro's second play, of course. That was half a month before our last meeting. Oh, that's pretty cute. Half a month after that, I'd meet Kokoro, then parted ways. That's when I got that text. I mean, I guess it's new. I guess it's new to actually, like... I mean, it's not that hard to play with someone that reads a freaking visual novel. That's when I got that text. And before I knew it, I couldn't draw anymore. I've been in slump ever since. And that's the game.
これね、小さな文芸サークルの2人で作ってるの。私も裏方としてちょっと協力したし、絵は私のコネで手伝ってくれた子が描いてくれたけど、でも基本は2人。
たった
Yeah.
2人。
I mean, it's not that common. There's people that are working on huge games that are just one person.
会社風に言うなら、ディレクターとライター。 今私たちが作ってるのはこの煮え魔女の商業版。完全版というべきね。サブタイつけるかも決まってないけど。
Oh, and guess what? I'm both the writer and the art girl for this game now, right?
はい。
そしてココロちゃんはそのディレクターを務めてる。それも19歳にして。同業と話すとまあ無茶だって言われるわ。
Dude, fuck, dude. 19 and already working? As a fucking director of the game? Jesus. Honoka just says it all so casually. A director calls the shots when it comes to game development. That I at least know. It's... What? It's a Vaint as D.
なぜココロちゃん
Abbreviated
が
as
そ
D.
れをしているのか。簡単に言えば仕事だからよ。私が彼女に仕事として振って、それを彼女が受けた。それだけといえばそれだけ。
それだ
Blue,
け。
what are you doing?
前任の D が逃げたりなんだりしなきゃ、さすがに19の子に任せるのは、この私でもためらったかもだけどね。
Yeah, probably. She sounds equal parts amused and flustered.
ココロちゃんは前任の D のサポートでよく働いてくれてて、他には考えられなかった。ああ、ちょっと違うわね。そうするのが面白そうと思った。私が。この会社は私の会社だから、それで十分なの。
Her words sound somewhat hoity, but you know, when she says it, it doesn't feel that way at all.
あとね、これは言ってなかったけど、私とココロちゃんとの出会いはもっと前で、別のゲーム会社でバイトしてたわ。まだ高校1年ですごく頑張ってる子だった。
Working part-time at a games company as a freshman? She's rather different from me. That's the Kokoro I know. Always taking an initiative.
もちろん雑用くらいしか任されてなかったわね。そして私が彼女をユリイカにスカウトして。
Scouted? I looked at Honoka, and she speaks up.
そう、あなたに会いに行った時みたいにね。でもその頃、まだ煮え魔女完全版の話は動いてなかったわ。企画は他にもいくつかあったし。だから、ココロちゃんが煮え魔女に関わってるのは偶然。それ以上の意味が彼女の中にあるのだとしても。
それ以上の意味。
私に語る言葉はないわね。
そうですか。ありがとうございます。
Though I didn't exactly learn anything.
有給の理由は引っ越し。あなたと同じ寮にいたくないんですって。お姉ちゃん避けられてるわね。
Wow. Fuck, so it is true. She did say peace out, mofo. I'm going on a vacation to avoid you. That's actually pretty fucked up. Not gonna lie, that's actually pretty bad. When like your own fucking stepsister says, "All right, I'm leaving. I can't do this. Don't fucking look at me. Don't even fucking come in contact with me." That's actually pretty fucked up. She says it so nonchalantly, and it stabs me into my chest.
でも、引っ越しが済んだらすぐ戻ってくるわ。会えるのも先じゃない。それまで少しでも会社に慣れておくといいんじゃ。
はい。
I nod. She's exactly right. That'll help me, help her too. Kuroko is the game director at only 19. Well, I can't say I know exactly what that entails, but I figure it must be quite quite tough.
はしてくれたのよね。
あ、はい。バナコさんの。
これまでココロちゃんがしてくれてたのよ、散歩。
コ 心が？
毎日こんなのゲーム開発に入ってないってぶうたれながらね。
It's not. Hanuka chuckles.
なんだか散歩はあなたの方が上手みたい。ずいぶん上機嫌だわ、うちの子。
Hanuka turned her gaze to Banako.
そうなんですか？全然。
Could you even call that a good walk? I can't tell.
これからもよろしくね。
はい。
Oh. If this will help Kokoro.
もしかして私散歩係として雇われた
Ah,
とか？
that'd be shit, wouldn't it? If you were hired as just a dog walker. What happened to game development?
さて、ではそうね。今日のところは、あとは。
I mean, I do have a desk, so I mean, she seems to think for a moment.
それっぽい仕事もらえるのかな？
It's not like I'm hungry to work or anything like that. It's just, I don't want to end with walking the dog. I at least want to do something relevant. I guess you could call it curiosity. And it's not just that either. What is making a game anyway? I might get a bit more of an answer to that. And it would definitely help me understand Kokoro more.
ドキドキ。
お掃除してもらおうかしら。
ドキと掃除？
Are you gonna make me fucking clean, bitch? She almost sounds like she's joking, but I know she
掃
isn't.
除ですか？
Dog walking and cleaning. It feels like I'm just helping around the house or office. Don't we have the banana maid to do that? Just ask her.
あら、自分たちが働くオフィスの掃除も立派な仕事よ。
Am I getting paid?
はい、わかります。
I scramble to nod.
そう。ああ、でもね、巣には触れなくていいわ。あれは恐竜の巣だから。
Who the fuck is the dinosaur? There it is again, the dinosaur lair. It looks like Nina wasn't just making stuff up.
気になる。
ん？
いえ、はい、それじゃあ。
Now I'm being turned into a maid. Next thing you know, they're just gonna put me in a fucking maid outfit. She absently waves me off. I take my leave of the president's office.
はい。
But actually, before I do,
何？わからないことならナナに。
ほのかさんはなぜゲームを作るんですか？
basic fundamental question. Now I thought she would laugh at me or have her mouth agape at something so basic, but
ゲームが嫌いだからかしらね。
What? What? People aren't making sense. And I'm trying to figure out why everyone doesn't make sense in this game. She gives me an unexpected answer and sounds awfully amused when she does.
いえ、私は嫌いというわけでは。
I'm just not all too skilled when it comes to games.
おかえりっす。長かったね。いろいろお話？
Nana gives me a warm welcome back.
はい。社長、愛ちゃんには期待してるみたいだよね。そうでしょうか。
That's unfortunate.
知ってる？社長、 業界じゃ猛獣使いとか錬金術師とか殺戮の女神とかいろいろ意味を持ってるやり手なんだって。
Why is it all so violent?
最後のはどうなんでしょう。
Yeah, at that point, don't fuck up. In any case, that seasoned president personally gave me a job to do.
私掃除します。ああ、そういうこと。オッケーっす。じゃあ掃除道具は
Nana shows me what I need.
そうだ、ナナのメイド服着る？
No,
入るよ。
no, no, I'm good. No, fuck off, back off. I don't
遠慮
need
しま
that.
す。
I'm fine in my own clothes, thank you very much. Nana is a real enigma, no shit. I don't need that right now, please. That being said,
謎といえば
the dinosaur's lair. There's 3 desks across from mine, and there's an empty-looking seat in the middle of them. It doesn't have a monitor or computer or anything, but it does have, well, a mountain of stuff. Books and immense amount of books, all the way down to the floor. And beyond the vast mountain of books lie the dinosaur's lair.
この向こうに一体何が。
I gaze at the literary tower before me. Oh, it's sleeping. It's probably the sleeping gamer girl, literally just under books. I suddenly hear a tremor, a voice. I take a step back in surprise. It sounded like a dinosaur growl. Yes, indeed. Why do you think it's called the dinosaur lair? Maybe because she just snores a lot. And it continues. Okay. Alright, lady. Now it just sounds like you're choking on your own spit. I can't put my finger on it, but it doesn't sound pleasant.
恐竜の巣には近づいちゃいけない。
I slowly turn around and walk the other way, with the image of being a dinosaur's dinner in my mind. Who would have thought the city would be hiding an ancient lizard?
お掃除、お掃除。
I focus on cleaning to get my mind off things. And thus, my very first day of my first job, my debut in the working world, had come to an end. Ended with me walking the dog and cleaning up.
いいのかな。
Oh, I left work with Nana. She lives in the company dorm too, apparently. She told me that she had irregular hours with the company, and she often came in and left early to make more time for the evening.
いやー、お疲れっすね。働いた、働いた。はい。
Maybe for Nana.
どうしたっす？
Yeah, I only got to do 2 basic things that I could have done anywhere else.
ああ、いえ。私、仕事してるのかなって。もちっす。
Nana just laughs it off, reassuringly.
そうでしょうか。仕事もいろいろあるっすよ。ただ、我々は兵士っすから。兵士？そうっす。上官から命じられたことをこなすのが兵士の任務。例えば、待機を命じられたら、ひたすら待つのが任務っす。それも仕事。上官に夜の相手を命じられたらそれもこなす。そんな夫婦もお仕事っす。
I can see that there's a lot of stuff on your mind, Nana. Do you wanna say something?
夜の相手って何の話ですか？
Why are you smiling about that? My face is totally red. And you seem happy about it. And as we go on about all that, we end up in front of the dorm.
要するにやるべきことをやったんすから問題ないっすよ。本日のまとめ。
I guess.
ありがとうございます。
I think she's trying to make me feel better.
じゃあ寂しくなったらいつでも来いよ、子猫ちゃん。
Dude, no. Now she's calling me kid. You know, she reminds me of a person in anime. I forgot what her name was, but she was very straightforward like this. I'm not sure how to reply. Voice actresses sure are something. I mean, I think it's just her, not everyone.
すごいけど困る。
I mutter to myself. I'm alone in my room, so no one responds, of course. Mustering up my courage on the way home, I managed to ask that Nana had voice acted before, but...
内緒だにゃ、恥ずかしいにゃ。
It's a hentai, isn't it? It's a hentai. I bet you it is. Like, not... Like, from knowing her, like personality and stuff like that, I'm wondering if it is a hentai, honestly. Or, like, you know, a kid's cartoon show. Or something. It has to be something. It has to be either really kiddie and dumb, or really, like, X-rated. She kind of rebuffed me. My second night in Tiaito. I'm all alone, and I still haven't seen my sister. After getting ready for tomorrow,
寝よ
or I attempt,
う。
attempt.
眠れない。
I just can't get to bed. It might have been just walking a dog and cleaning up, but that was my first day on the job. I still feel a little on edge. Time passes as I lay awake, and since it doesn't feel like sleep is coming to me, I decide to try to get to game a little bit. Naimajo, and the end of the world. The game we're going to make a commercial release of. This is the script for it. The original. One of those. It's been a while and it's time to boot the old game up. I mean, I popped out of bed and start my computer. I opened the game.
心が進めてくれなかったらやってないな。
I start up the new game. I remember all this. There's this girl stuffed into the wooden box, and this is the scene where she's carried to Meijo's castle as a gift. That's where the story begins. The small girl pops her out the box. Now it isn't made clear yet why she's been taken to the castle, but she's been offered up as a sacrifice to Meijo. The witch looks at her with intrigued eyes and asks her name. Alright, here we go with the voice acting. I don't really like it to do it live, but I guess I don't have any other choice. What's your name? Meijo commands, and the girl timidly answers. My name is Shuka, my lady. Shuka was the name of the small flower on the one with red petals. They grew anywhere and everywhere. No one knew its true name, so it took on a basic one. Shu, red, ka, flower. A pathetic name, yet it presents a perfect opportunity. I shall grant you a new name. A new name. Or a new name? Majo sounds as detached as can be, and Shuka is completely lost. Give someone a new name. Who could manage such an momentous task? From today on, your name is Nai. Yet, the moment Majo called her name, the girl fell limp, as if struck by lightning, and could only stand in shock. Majo looks at her, satisfied, and continues. You have been born again anew. What do you mean? The girl is still lost, and Majo laughs. She commands once again. Once again, tell me your name. My name is... After some hesitation, the girl furrows her brow and answers. Nai, I think. She gives the only possible answer. With her old name gone, the one she had been granted became her everything. Nai could not understand the meaning of the name Majo had given her, yet though she felt no compulsion to win the witch's favor, she understood that now she was Nai. Names bear a great and terrible meaning in this world. Names are granted by a god, which in turn decides the fate of the named. So if someone named you Death, you'd just be born to die? That's actually pretty shit. Yet Majo had bent God's laws to her will, granting the girl her new name. In the moment, her fate had changed. Nai, as her name had suggested, became the wizard's sacrifice. A success, a touch too obvious, I'd say, but I cannot explain. What do you mean? As Majo nods to herself, Nai launches a timid question. In high spirits, Majo lets out a casual answer. You are Nai, a sacrifice granted unto me. Therefore, your life, your body, your soul, even your name, all now belong to me. All is my property. Property? A slight red comes over her cheeks. Shuka, a red flower. A common, worthless being noticed by my nun. Bleh. What was more, she could not love. She could not love, and she could not be loved. Such was the curse of the name. So is this a love story? So you're trying to get with a girl who can't feel love or can't be loved. So this is about her finding love, I guess. Okay. I mean, not questioning it. It's an interesting concept. Before, there was a thin barrier between the girl and the world. Thin but unbreakable. Yet the witch broke it with ease by saying the girl was her property so boldly. I am Nai. Nai quietly whispers the name she had been given. This was an admission of her bondage. Yet, at the same time, she knew she was desired by someone for the first time in her life. A cause for joy. I click on the game screen, reading through the story of Nai and Majo. What would become of these two later? remembering the tragic ending. I fed tears coming on, and yet I press on, eager to continue the story. Nai was at loss at first, being made into Majo's sacrifice. A newly given name, life in a completely foreign land, and on top of it all, the fearsome Majo said to have monsters at her beck and call. Since she'd lost her original name of Shuka, Nai had lost some of her memories. Still, her natural cheerfulness hadn't faded. The witch's mansion was far too large to live in alone, and Nai being the hard worker that she was, cleaned it up all by herself. She cooked delicious meals for her as well, even though Majo didn't care much for dining. Oh, wonderful. That's great. Alright, cool. Sorry. Interrupted. Wonderful. If I click, okay. Eventually these two started to spend their time in peace. I guess, I don't know. Eventually. I don't know how much time has passed, but as I click through the game's drowsiness sneaks up on me. Drowsiness, there we go. Fucking read. I look at the clock. It's pretty late, and I should really rest up for tomorrow.
ここまでにしとこう。
I closed the game and turned off my computer. Then, it's off to bed. I feel like I'll actually be able to sleep this time. My consciousness fades in and out, flickering like a dying bulb. And right before I'm down for the count, a thought strikes me.
心は私と入れ替わるようにしてこの寮から出て行ったって。この部屋はもしかしたら元は
I mean, there's definitely the possibility that isn't the case. But it doesn't make me feel a little less alone. It does make me feel a little less alone. Like there's some warmth here. Setting aside the fact that she's avoiding me. Good night. She is avoiding you heavily. So far, it's to the point where she would move from her comfort zone all the way to another place. Just to avoid you. I didn't dream of the forest that night. Instead, I dreamed of Kokoro, a memory of back when we were young. The scene was the two of us holding hands, running through the grass of the neighborhood embankment.
ほら、愛、走って走って。もう遅いな、愛は。私の手、もっとしっかり握って。離さないでね。
But you let go, Kokoro. You let go. Damn you. I woke up with tears in my eyes.
夢うつりました。
No, I get that. So I guess this is day 2? I guess we're on the day of, you know. Is that the end of the prologue? What the fuck? What's happening? The fuck was that? Did they just time skip pre-time skip? Oh, they're sending memes. My goodness. My lord. The memes are awry. Alright. Now with that out of the way.
今日ってゲーム会社
It was a time skip!
3日目。
I'm at my desk.
散歩と掃除しかしてない。
Never have I seen this. A time skip within a freaking visual novel takes upon like 3 days. Is this what game companies are like? Because I don't think this is what game companies are like. This is just too far away from Draco Quest. What is making a game? I'm not even an inch closer to an answer. Nana is working at her desk, of course. She's been crunching numbers this whole time. Accounting, I guess.
くそ、ダメだ。何度計算してもやっぱりチョコとバナナの組み合わせが最強だ。やったね。
So this girl was just thinking of something better than chocolate and bananas. Peanut butter and bananas are pretty good. Guess not. Now, there's a wall of lockers dividing our section and the other game team, the PZ team, and boy, are they raising the ruckus.
お手伝いとか聞いてみる？
Right then, my computer chirped. I take a look. There's a small window in the corner of the screen, and a short message with it. Greetings to you, newbie.
何？
Now I know that this is a chat program. Yesterday, Nana did a bunch of stuff to set up my computer. So I'm being talked to with this chat program? Me? They're calling me a newbie too. My reaction is timid.
まず挨拶だよね。それから。
Apon. This name was forced upon me by Nana. My name is Otori. Pleased to meet you. I'm sorry, who is this? This is only my 3rd day. They're simple sentences, but they take me quite some time. I'm not used to the keyboard yet. I hope you guys can't hear that. I should actually turn that off. You know what? Hold on. I should actually turn that off. The notifications, since that could be a problem. How the fuck do I do that? Oh, notifications. Unread, bandage, desktop, notifications. There we go. Alright. Forgive me. Correct you are. One must give one's own name first. Such are the rules of etiquette. I did that, though. Echo seems to be this person's chat name. It's written in all caps in English. English letters. Echo. Like the sound.
というか、言葉遣いが。
Yeah. I am one versed in oral creations, an audio artist. Eureka Software often comes to me for their musical needs.
音や。
So she takes care of game music and stuff then. Honoka Daigo is an old friend of mine, you see. Oh, Payday 2's on sale if you want that. This Payday 2's on sale. Oh, thirsting, that's what they're doing. Wonderful. Nana told me you last night, so I thought it prudent to greet you. Was sending you a message out of the blue a bit of a surprise? You have my deepest apologies for my rudeness.
いえ、そんな、大丈夫です。
I shake my head. Then I realize that there's no way she'd see me. That makes my face go red. That was a little embarrassing. I scrambled to type again. Apon. It's a duel. Then immediately, very well. I mistyped! You son of a bitch! It's not a duel! Hold on. Oh god. It's fine. You don't need to apologize. That's what I meant. That's what I wanted to type. But instead of the character for fine, I actually typed the character for duel. Sorry. Oh no, I keep making typos. Girl, do you know how to type? Do you look at the keyboard? Though I may be rather far from the capital, should you desire it, I shall meet you in the combat at this time, in place of our choosing. Wait! Let us settle our differences with the blade. Ah, how my blood boils in anticipation. Bro, hold on. You're joking, right? No, I'm pretty sure she's joking. I'm pretty sure that's a joke. You can't kill you can't do that. Come on now. She's using emoji, but I can feel the softness here. No softness here. Sorry, that was a typo. No duel. Ha ha ha. I knew that. Of course. You're quite the amusing one, rookie. Aw, damn. I feel a little down. Now then, I was going to wrap up today with a light greeting, but I must ask, how is Eureka for you? As Echo changes this to subject, I take a moment to think. I feel a little pressure when it comes to my words. I take a moment to think, then type. Dog walking and cleaning. I see, as a game company, like as they come. Is that so? One finds oneself surprisingly unoccupied when not on a project. That is simply a part of the game, much like life itself, is it not? Philosophy? Echo. Now, it would be rather unbecoming to wrap things up here. Should there be anything you desire to ask, I shall answer whatever questions you have, to the best of my ability. Shall, she says. What kind of person is Echo anyway? She sounds like some kind of noble woman living in a grand castle. Well, if she'll answer my question. I have quite a bit to ask. Echo. Oh, before that, there is something I need you to know. I am but a humble NPC with no route, so you needn't worry about gaining my points. Echo, be at ease, I meant to say. Now come forth. Time to go forth. I want to know, what is making a game? Ah, a question of much depth indeed, and one that reveals the depth of your mind. Really? Not that I know. Now, while my involvement is hardly enough to say that I am involved in the process of making games, if I had to come out and say it... my shoulders tense up a little. And after a few moments, I've no idea. I did not mince words, did I? I am not terribly involved in the game development process, truly. It is hardly something I could speak of lightly. 'Twould surprise whatever authority I have. Yeah, I mean, you do make the music, not the game, so it makes sense. As such, I reconsidered. Do forgive me. I am a bit of a loss. I shall answer whatever practical questions you may have, however. And on guard. Echo, I feel your language. Wait, Echo, I feel like your usage of emoji is slightly off.
質問
Oh! Hey! First time to answer. Oh god, okay. I don't know what to ask. I don't know how should I ask the question. All I can say is I know nothing and I'll do my best. Fuck that. Dedication. Here we go. Wait, we should save.
私ダメすぎでは
Shit, did I? No! No! Go back! Go back! No! Fuck! Did I save? No! Fuck! Oh my god, I fucked up my first question, dude. I don't know what to ask or how to ask it. I'll do my best. Oh, so I did answer. Never mind. Q was to click. Okay, that's nice. That's cool. Sorry, Blue. I didn't mean to wake you. I was in a state of panic. Indeed, go right ahead and give it all you're all. Jesus. It looks like Echo picked up on what's wrong.
落ち込む
I let out a sigh and start typing. What am I anyway? Another deep question. What am I, you ask? Now, according to a certain philosopher...
ではなくて
That's not what I meant. Sensing a lecture on the subject coming, I quickly type again. No, I mean my job at the office. What that is. Because I type it so quickly, it comes off as more blunt than I'd like. I'm sorry. Your job? My job? Well, if you've just joined Eureka, I would imagine you're an AD. An assistant director. Have they not told you yet? Come to think of it, I do seem to remember Honika saying that during the interview, join the company as an AD, she said.
なるほど
Echo then went on to explain what an AD was, though, essentially, an AD does the errands, an AD does whatever the boss asks for her. So basically, you're an assistant director. Forgot what they called it, but yeah, you're basically their errand person. That's the impression I got. Which means if the boss doesn't say anything, my hands are idle.
自分から見つけられたらいいんだろうけど
Do I have no choice but to sit down and do nothing? Now then, newborn doe, I've a prophecy for you. Do listen to it with all that thine heart.
予言
A prophecy? A great darkness looms over your head. You must prepare your mind for the coming calamity, though I'm afraid that won't do you much good. Oh, thanks, Echo. Fare thee well. Let us meet again, if you still draw breath. Leaving behind a very glowing message, Echo ends the chat. I have no idea what she was getting at yet. Thanks, I guess.
闇
Darkness. I feel like I've heard that word before. I spent today walking the dog and cleaning once again. Though, I did get a new task to do. Practicing my keyboard skills. If you work in a game company, typing with a single finger won't cut it. That's what I figured, and Nana told me as much, so I've been typing on the keyboard when have time.
タッチタイピングなんてできる気がしない
The busy work keeps me occupied until it's time to leave. Just a little bit before,
今日ワークショップの発表会あるんだなんでお先っす投げキッスチョコバナナの心情はきっちり表現してくるバナナ
Nana gallantly fluttered out of the office. Chocolate bananas having feelings? Let's not get into that. Nana's always so excited. That's something I couldn't imitate, no matter how hard I tried. If I did, it would probably be a disaster.
チョコバナナの心情、昼間の計算ってそのためだったのかな。
Voice actresses sure have a tough time. Oh, the workshop she was talking about. It's apparently a study group for acting, according to her. And then...
私も
おい、そこの新人。大鳥愛と言ったか？
I get caught as I'm trying to leave.
あ、はい。何ですか、ハテイさん。
You heard that too, didn't you, Blue? Someone's at the door. She's on the PZ team, Eureka's other game dev team. Well, she's the leader and director. Haita? Something? I've already said my greetings. She's in an army uniform. She always is, I'm told. She seems to be well into that.
ゲーム会社っていろんな人がいる。
Oh, so she's the chick that we saw before, I'm guessing. I mean, there's a maid too. Oh, though I should add, Haiti does change into her uniform when she gets to work. I think she's a proper adult.
ゲームは苦手なそうだな。
はい。すみません。そんな人間がゲーム会社にいて。
What's worse, I don't know what kind of game the PZ team is making either. Sorry.
いや、構わない。むしろ都合がいいかもしれん。
はい。
いるか社長。新人、うちで借りるぞ。
Alright, shit, dude, we actually get work.
はいどうぞ。
Honeka's breezy voices float out of the president's office.
何が。
手が足りなくてな。手伝ってもらう。
手伝う。
大詰めなんだ。
Oh no,
赤子の
crunch!
手でも借りたい状況というやつだ
The
な。
worst of it all.
いや、むしろ赤子の手こそ必要。
The baby is probably me, I think.
デバー
Shit, wait, I got something perfect for that. Hold on. Shit, dude. Hold on. This is the only time I get to do it. I don't know if you're gonna hear this, but we can totally see. We can totally see. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Yep. There we go. Waited all that just to do that. My danger senses tingle. Debugging. Books tell me it's the darkness of game development. The darkness of game development. A great darkness looms over your head.
わかりました。明日ですか？
It's time to go home, so I figured she wanted me to do this tomorrow. So thought this newborn doe me.
そうだな。明日には帰れる。帰れるといいな。
Hopefully tomorrow. Come again? I can't help but feel like we're talking past each other.
ではこっちに来てくれ。説明する。
She drags me over. Blue, they didn't want you
おいお
upstairs.
前たち、赤子の手を借りてきたぞ。
Ladies, I bought the baby. The team
絶対
cheers.
倒していいぞ。ぶっ壊さない程度にな。
Don't word it like that. But I hear them crying, Yahoo and Oorah, and they sound like they're enjoying this. Wait, Oorah? The prophecy didn't fail. I was captured by the great
エコー
darkness.
さんって何者なんだろう。
They explained the situation. They called it a briefing. Now, the PZ and PZ team was the abbreviation for Ponpoko Zoo, the game they're currently making. They were almost done, apparently. Now, to be exact, the game was actually called Ponpoko Zoo 2 Plus. Kind of long. What's it about? In a zoo with nothing but tanuki in it, the raccoon dogs must fend off invading foxes with all the energy and cunning they can muster. Is the gist of it?
わ
Is
あ、
the gist of it?
なんだか可愛いですね。
Blue. I'll never forget the smiles on Haiti and the team's faces. When I shared how I honestly felt, I imagined that was how snakes would smile.
なんだろうこの空気。
順を追って説明する。まあ焦るな。
When I think now, I noticed that every single team member in the room had very clear bags under their eyes. Debugging. Tonight, I'm going to know a bit of that deep darkness. How long have I been streaming for?
ところで新人、あんた PC
2
は
hours.
使えるか？最近の若いのはスマホやタブレットなら自分の手足のごとく使えるのに PC の扱いには不慣れだったりって聞くが、あんたは？
Can we work a computer? No, because we suck at anything technical.
一応それなり多少は。ただお仕事の場でお役に立てるレベルというか、それはまだちょっと。
ちょっと？
いや、ちょっとじゃなくかなり微妙かと思います。
I speak honestly. If I can help and be useful, I certainly won't want to be,
おう
but
おう、やはり今時なんだな。
すみません。
いや、それがいいんだ。とにかく素晴らしい。
Oh, really?
はい。
やあ、
はいですハテイさん。
彼女まだ PC をほとんど使えないらしいぞ。
おお、すげえ素晴らしい。三重魔女、このタイミングでいい子を入れてくれましたね。
What?
いや、私冗談ではなく本当に何も。
Psst, psst. Do you really want to leave? What are you doing?
わかってるわかってる。嫌味じゃないからさ。
Gosh. We know. We're not making fun of
私
you.
は社長と今晩中にどこまでのレベルを洗い出すかもう一度確認してくる。
了解です。じゃあ彼女にはこっちで作業指示を出しますんで。
じゃあみんな、私はしばらく席を外すが頼んだぞ。
There weren't any free desks in the PZ team's office, so they lent me a laptop to work with, and I end up doing the tasks at my desk.
マウスとかキーボードとかは
Don't start getting fucking crazy with me now.
さすがにそれくらいはなんとか。はい。
だよね。
学校でパソコンを使ってのネット検索や表計算ソフトとかの勉強、ち
Oh,
ょ
I
っとだ
hate
けですが
spreadsheets.
やりましたし。
Spreadsheets suck.
上等上等。なんだ、ちゃんと PC いじれるじゃん。
でもタッチタイピングとかは練習してるんですが、まだ全然で。
ういういし
だからこんなのでゲーム会社とか正直肩身が狭くて。
い。いやいや、毎日10分間でも身を入れてタイピング練習やってれば2月もせずにマスターできることだよ。
In 2 months.
私もこの仕事に就くまでは
10 minutes
タイピング
each day?
なんて片手シフトの野良犬殺法だったしさ。あんなもん特殊技能でもなんでもないない。
Feral cat single-handed. What? I'm curious, but I decide not to question it.
ああ、そうでしょうか。ちょっと苦労してるので。
そうだ、名前は？
はい、大鳥です。
私は八尾。所属チームは違うけどちっちゃい会社だし今後ともよろしく。
はい、八尾さん、こちらこそよろしくお願いいたします。
Yayo.
と君のことさ、ばあちゃんって呼んでいい？
Is it because I'm a virgin at computers?
まあ、
いや、
私そんなに老け顔でしょうか。
いやいや、君ってあんまり初々しいから踏み荒らされる前のバージンスノーみたいだなと思ってさ。で、ばあちゃん。
Yep.
別の意味に聞こえそうなので。
It doesn't matter, apparently.
そうだよね。略しすぎだっての。よし、じゃあもうちょっと付け足してバージンちゃんということで。
Miss... Let's go with Miss Virgin. Perfect.
みんな、お手伝いの新人ちゃんのコードネームはバージンちゃんだぞ。
God, all you fucking weirdos, man.
え
Dude, what the fuck?
あ、いや、できればそれも。
ごめん、バージンじゃなかったのね。みんな、お手伝いの新人ちゃんってばバージンじゃないぞ。
What the fuck, bro?
八尾さん。
I'm definitely being bullied. Is this what an AD does?
いやいや、ごめんごめん。ここ数日さ、ずっと追い込みでね。みんな娯楽に飢えてるんだわ。
I'm being bullied. I'll
君をな
report
しに
you.
して悪かったけど、こういう状況だと積極的に現場に笑いを作ってくってとても重要。
なるほど。
でないとスタッフみんなで殺し合い。みんなイライラしてるからね。君も緊張もほぐれただろ。
You know what's even funnier? When you click on this, we already know what she looks like, I think. Actually, no. No, she's not even in here. Wait, what? Now that makes no sense. That makes no sense either. What the fuck is this shit? Oh, we also know it's like Nana, so we got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 question mark? I have no clue why they're there.
はい、お気遣いすみません。
じゃあ 新人歓迎のお遊びはここまで。早速手伝ってほしいことを説明す
That
る
was。a fucking sneeze.
バージンちゃん、
Alright, shut. Come on now.
やっぱりそれはやめてください。
ちえ。で、作業用 PC はこのノーパソで。
I can't help you. Do you want attention?
はい。ずいぶん古いんですか？
うん、ほんと古いよ。仕事使いにはもうしんどいけどね。テストプレイ用に保管してある旧 OS の低スペックマシンなんだ。
あえて古いパソコンを使うんですか？
OS は7、グラボは一応、メモリと CPU はそこそこ。画面解像度はまあ聞かないで。ここまで来ると今回うちが動作保証している最低環境、キワキワもキワキワなんだけど。
I desperately try to follow Yoi's explanation. Yes. None of it makes sense to me. Can I actually even help out?
あ
All I can do is non-committally agree.
ハードディスクは一遍取り替えたって話だったかな。発売当時は20万以上するハイエンドマシンだったみたいだけど、ぼちぼち発売から10年近くになろうかっていう古い機種だし。
Stop messing with it. What are you doing? Blue! Stop.
10年。
PC でゲームやるのに今時こんなボロと思うかもしれないけどさ。結構物持ちのいいユーザーさんいるんだな、これが。
10年近くも前ってスマホじゃまずありえませんね。
未だ日進月歩のスマホと違って PC なんかはここ数年パッと見の性能進化が落ち着いてきてるからね。昔のやつでも使い方次第結構頑張れるよ。
Are you sure about that? Because I think you can't run the current game that's out now for PC for a fucking broken ass like DOS computer.
なるほど。
ちょい話がそれたけど、大鳥ちゃん、君にはこれでデバッグ作業をやってもらう。
はい、わかりました。
うちのゲームは少々古めの PC ユーザーも購買ターゲットに入れてる。だからさ、動作保証ギリギリの骨董品だけど、こいつみたいな低スペック機でも一応動くか投資プレイで確認しておきたいんだ。
なるほど、大事ですよね、そういうのって。
After hearing that explanation, I had a feeling I understood what I was to do.
いやー、人がいなくて今までそっちの確認にまで手が回ってなかったんだよ。じゃあはい、これがマスターロムね。インストールのやり方わかる？
はい、それくらいは。
よし、じゃあまずはちゃんとインストールできるかどうかのとこから始めよっかね。よし、アンインストールもちゃんとできると。
せっかくインストールしたのをまたいきなり消すのもテストなんですか？
うん、デバッグってユーザーがやれることを全部問題なくできるかどうかを確認することだから。じゃあまたインストール。
これは
Yep,
大変そう
QA.
です。
Fucking QA. That's what I heard that QA does anyway. About an hour passed, I want to say. She'd given me a basic explanation.
じゃああとは大丈夫かな。
はい、マニュアルはこれですよね。
うん、 あえてゲームシステムの説明はしなかったんだけど、知識のない人間がマニュアル見ながらちゃんと理解して遊べるかのテストもしたいんだ。
私がパソコンとかゲームの素人なのを喜んでたのって。
そういうこと。君が助っ人に来てくれてよかったよ。こいつ私らが言うのもなんだけど、今時の傾向からするとちょい難しめなんだよね。プレイすればわかるけど、出撃ブリーフィングから先に進めないユーザーさんが結構いて。
ブリーフィング？はあ。
今回の PD2 はそのあたり結構気を使った作りなんだけど、ま、とりあえず遊んでみて。
Now that I know what I'm supposed to do and what she wants, I feel a little bit motivated. Then after some
大
time...
鳥ちゃん、どう調子は？
ヤオさん？はい、とっても面白いです、このゲーム。すみません、そういうことじゃないですよね。古いパソコンでもちゃんと動いて。ヤオさん、面白いってよ。みんな喜べ。
いやー、さすがだわ、大鳥ちゃん。さすが期待の新人。グッジョブ。
意味がよくわかりませんが。
Yeah, exactly. I just said the game was good.
みんなその言葉に飢えていたのだ。長いこと同じものをいじくり回してると、それがもう面白いんだかなんだか当人たちには分かんなくなってくるからね。で、
はい、古いパソコンでもきちんと最後まで遊べるかのテスト、
Does that
今のところ順調です。
is that how game development feels? Playing, like, you know, making the game to the point of, you know, getting it better and then you don't feel any happiness from it? Oh, god damn it. That sucks.
表示キャラが増えると挙動は相当重たいみたいだけど、固まりそうな気配はなし。ここまで無事に来てるなら大丈夫そうだね。あとこれが一番重要なんだけど、どう？バグとかは。
途中で先に進めなくなったり操作できなくなっちゃうような問題ですよね。そちらも今のところは。
そのマシンでもメモリーリークとかは大丈夫そうだね。
止まってはいません。
ま、この時期のバージョンはあからさまに目立つ問題点は取り終えちゃってるし、そうそう問題は起きないと思う。いや、起きてはいけないはず。
でも止まるとかじゃないんですけど、途中シナリオの文字間違いをいくつか見つけたんですが。
Oof.
それは仕方がない。誤字脱字はどうしてもね。
ヤオさんに教えていただいたプリントスクリーンっていうので、その場面の画像を保存してあります。
上出来。じゃ、それと一緒にロムに書いてあるバージョン番号をデバッグシートにメモっといて。
デバッグシート？
教えてないか。社内ネットワーク上に PD チームの共有掲示板が。と言ってもまだわからないか。
Yeah, at this point.
すみません。
いやいや、問題なしよ。じゃあ紙にメモっといてよ。そのステージが終わったらそれ私の机に。
はい、わかりました。
おっきなバグも出てないし、これは順調だわ。素敵。
何か問題があったらその部分を直さなきゃいけないんですよね。
まあね、当たり前だけど重要なやつは直さなきゃまずい。重要でないやつもそれなりに直さなきゃまずい。
Oh yeah. Y'all know how that is, right, Bethesda?
外部のデバッグ会社にもテストプレイは出してあるんだけどさ、 もう正直うんざりだよ。もう眠いよ。
なんだか顔色が少しお休みになった方が。
うん、そうだね。少し寝よっかな。
あ、ヤオさん、お休みの前についでに質問1個だけいいですか？
何？大鳥ちゃん。
ステージ3からなんですけど。
I timidly look at the memo in my hand.
敵のキツネ軍がジアス動物園から新型の無人ヘリの供給を受ける場面。
ああ、それに対抗して新型装備の積層茶釜シールドが出てくる強制イベントね。
はい、多分そこのステージ、敵のヘリコプターを奪えっていうそんなミッションだったんですけど、ヘリコプターにコマンドタヌキたちを向かわせたら、味方ユニットの1匹がヘリコプターと重なった瞬間、そこから出てこなくなっちゃって。
That ain't good.
なぬ？
何度マウスを合わせても全体
Yeah, that ain't good. That's a big bug,
動
boy.
いてくれないんですよ。
That's a big one.
ほう？
敵もこのユニットには攻撃してこなくなって、そのままステージはクリアできましたから、特に問題はないんですけどね。ヤオさん？
あ、いや、ごめん。もしかしてヘリは初期座標から動かないままかな？
はい、ピタリと動かなくなりました。他のキャラはもさもさ動いてるのに。
それってば待機モーションも止まったってこと？
Oof.
次のステージから
Shit.
ヘリコプターに乗り込んでたコマンドタヌキが編成画面からいなくなっちゃうし、前のイベントで国に帰ってウサギに復讐するんだべさって言ってたから、つまり故郷に帰ったんですよね。私その部分が気になってコマンドタヌキのその後のお話とかないんですか？
大鳥ちゃん。
はい。
ないよ、そんなもん。
What?
ああ、遊んだ人のご想像に任せるっていうパターン。
What?
もうそれはいい。とにかくちょっと詳しく聞かせてもらおうか。
投資プレイはい
いから。
You mean how it doesn't work?
なるほど。背景オブジェクトの座標設定と呼び出しユニットの指定をミスったか。
何か問題が？ヤオさん？
あのさ、問題なく先に進めてるんだよね。
ええ、はい、大丈夫です。
飲み込まれるのは汎用の傭兵ユニットだ。おそらくネームドキャラなら個別イベントが発動するはずだから問題は起きない。イエーイ！
What?
ほら、イエーイ！
Are you okay, bro?
イエーイ！
I have no idea what's going on. Is Yao alright?
大丈夫。
そうなんですか？それならよかった。
問題なし。全然問題なしだよ。
It sounded like she was going to fucking snap for a second. Like she was
てっきり
going through it.
大問題が発生したものかと。
そんなわけないじゃない。
じゃあ私は続きやります。
オーケー、よろしく。というわけで、これは聞かなかったことにしてるんで、それでいいね。
I'll pretend I didn't hear about the bad shit. She's smiling, but she seems kind of
いいわけないでしょ。
Honika was at my desk with an unsettling air about her.
おお、やお、見つけてしまったのか。
Uh-oh.
うわ、ハーディさんまで。愛ちゃんが新人だと思って何よまいごとを言ってるのかしら。
何の話だろう。
I'm not sure, but I also feel like I can't step in carelessly.
いや、別に進行不能バグじゃないし。いくらでも補充可能な汎用ユニットが消えても特に問題はないかななんて。
そういう考え方もあるか。もう時間も時間ですし、あるいは
ここ直しても通常プレイでの頭からお尻までの投資確認とかもうできないですわ。
いじり壊すリスクを考えると、八尾の言うことにも一理ありますけども、社長。
でも見逃すには怖いわね。愛ちゃん。
はい。
そのステージのセーブデータをちょうだい。
セーブデータ。
Yes. A moment of confusion takes me when the conversation turns my way.
それなら。
大丈夫。私が大鳥ちゃんのマシンから回収してサーバーに上げときます。
Yuri backed me up.
バキバキさんのデバッグ部隊ってまだ動いてる？
本日デバッグ分の報告メールは届いてませんし、まだギリギリ営業時間だと思います。
バキバキさんに連絡して、まず再現性があるか明日の朝一から確認してもらいましょう。同じような構成のステージもついでに全部
直しますか。
見つけてしまった以上はね。報告が日をまたいでたら使用ですで押し通したかもだけど。
工場への納品時間引っ張れるんですかね。
その判断はまだ保留にしておきましょう。存在しないファイルを読みに行ってのって類の不具合だろうから、さほど重篤じゃないと思うし。
それだけならいいんですが。
いやいや、本当にね。じゃあちょっと見てみるわ。セーブデータお願いね。
はーい。すんません、ハテイさん。
いや、この場に社長がいなければ私も同じような判断を下したかもしれん。
はあ、こりゃ明日も帰れないかな。
私何かまずいことを。
I can't help sounding really timid.
だって何か私のせいで仕事が長引いてしまうみたいだし。
いや、大鳥ちゃん、君は悪くない。むしろありがとう。
あんたがいてくれてよかったよ。やはり先入観なしの人間によるテストプレイは大切だな。
I mean, that is pretty
ありがとう。
その割に二人とも目が怖いです。
人は遠くに理想を掲げ、それを求めなければ生きているとは言えないのさ。
目前まで近づいたマスターがまた遠ざかる。ああ、蜃気楼。畜生バグめ。
バグ、あれが。
そうだ、見つかってほしい。でも見つかってほしくない。あんまり重要なやつでないなら見なかったことにしてほしい。
Excuse me, but that's what a debugger does. You can't just ignore the fucking thing.
そんな感じの憎いやつだ。
なるほど。
Was there anything else a baby like me could have
まさ
said?
か
Not
メイ
really.
ンキャラじゃなく汎用キャラであのミッションをクリアしに行くとはな。
おかしいな。全キャラのパターンを試したはずなんですけども。
It's Sunday, right? Ah, forgot to buy turnips.
バグの原因がキャラ依存のフラグとは限らんからまだ何とも言えんが、こういう例外処理はゲームをやり慣れたメインスタッフが一番気づきにくいパターンだろうな。どうした新人。
Still feel really guilty, I think.
まさか。
はい、実は
No!
まだ他にも似たようなのがいくつか。
このザルデバッグやったの誰だ。
We're gonna run it back one more time, kids. Just so everyone's clear. I guess that's how debugging feels.
私もだ。はーい、みんなだよ、こんちき証明。とりあえず大鳥ちゃん。
はい、
新人。あんたはたった今から正式に PD チームだ。決まり決定。
I didn't ask for this. This is going a little too fast for me to keep
お
up.
めでとう。パチパチパチ。歓迎するよ。わーい。
いえ、私は
もう離さないぞ。マスターが出るまではな。こうなったら人海戦術しか手段はないのだ。
Are you literally just fucking taking me hostage? I feel like something awful will happen if I don't nod, so I just nod for now. And it is true that I want to help them, really.
よーし、いい返事だ新人。マスターが出たら豪勢なご飯おごってあげるからね。
まずそんな君には新しいロムが焼き上がってくるまでにデバッグシートの正式な書き方を教えちゃうぞ。
夜は長い。やお、丁寧にな。おそらく明日も丸一日デバッグだ。
それは
あーはっはっはーわーはっはっは
Now, this was the first time in my life I'd really understood a situation where all you could do was laugh. Shit, bro. That's actually...
夢うつつりマスター。
Oh, there's the sister. So I'm guessing she's gonna... Well, interesting. 2 a.m. It would be a pinch in black. You know what? What time is it? 3 hours? Yeah, I think that's enough. We're gonna save there, you know? Since we went through a lot of things here. We went through our first day, you know, had killed us, talked to a maid that wanted to be called Banana Maid, but is called Nana, and she's fucking forward as shit. She's a voice actor that we don't know what voice acting was her first time, I guess, but whatever. We met the boss, which was pretty good, and I think that was about it. Oh, and we met the fucking PZ team, which seemed like they were all going all through a psychotic type of mindset. But yeah, that was basically my first time and your guys' first time through this game. It's a game about being a game developer, or, you know, being in the game company and seeing how things work. A lot of information, a lot of things to do. And yeah, that's about it. Oh, and you also are surrounded by a lot of girls, and seeing you might be able to pick girls and to pick your own stepsister too. So we'll see where that goes, where the choices come in. And after that, I don't know. We'll see. But likely this might be a game I will not stream all the time until I feel like it. Like until I feel like playing it again, I will stream it again and not, get bored of it. So that's about it. If you guys like this stream, please check back at my other videos, I guess, if you guys want. And yeah, leave a like, ring the bell, I guess, and subscribe. That's about it. If you guys like this content anyway. Try my best, actually, to read a visual novel live. And it's pretty fun. I actually like it. I like the art, and I like how professional it looks. So, it's pretty fun. So until next time, my name is Dubdevil, aka Q. And I'll be seeing you guys next time. Whenever. One day. Take care, guys.